Liam Hendriks has emerged as one of the more dominant relievers across baseball. He's always had that potential, but for the first many years of his career, he wasn't really that good. With that being said, ever since 2019 when he was with Oakland, Hendriks has become a well-known stud on the mound. Coming off of the 2020 season, Liam Hendriks became a free agent, and he was bound to at least get some money. It likely wasn't going to be with Oakland because, Oakland. But he was going to get paid, and he did. On January of 2021, the Chicago White Sox gave Liam Hendriks $54 million over the course of 3 seasons with a club option for a 4th year, and off his Southside Chicago tenure began. With that being said, Hendriks very well could have chose to not sign with the White Sox, not necessarily because he didn't think the money was very good or because he didn't think the team was very good, because both of those things were great. A big factor in Hendriks' decision was Pride Night. As we stand in 2022, most Major League Baseball teams hold what is now called a Pride Night. A lot of these teams hold it in the month of June, which is the official Pride Month. Teams have their players wear LGBTQ rainbow hats before the games, with some teams even having their own players wear jerseys with the Pride logo on them, like the Tampa Bay Rays. We recently had a situation with those Rays, however, where some players, 5 of them, all pitchers, chose not to wear the logo on their jersey. Jack Flaherty of the Cardinals did not agree with that decision by those players in particular, calling them an absolute joke. However you feel on the matter, teams across baseball are honoring Pride Month. My favorite team, the Red Sox, recently had their Pride Night with drag queens on the field and whatnot, and whether you support this or not, good for you. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion on this, and I'm not here to lecture you about how you should think. As of right now, Liam Hendriks is on the injured list. He's been having a really solid season up until this point, throwing over 25 innings with a sub-3 ERA, recording 16 saves, which at the time of making this video is the most in the American League. He's been real good, and so far, for the most part, has delivered on his pretty big contract he received from the White Sox. Unfortunately, just recently, Liam Hendriks had to go on the IL because of a forearm flexor strain, and that's never a great sign for a pitcher. In a recent interview, Hendriks revealed that he's actually had a UCL tear since 2008, that he's just been able to manage it and deal with it, and that his elbow is more inflamed this year than usual. Since being on the injured list, Hendriks had a sit down with The Athletic. In that interview, Hendriks talked about what his process was like going through the negotiations with the White Sox before he signed their deal, and how much the LGBTQ Pride Night actually had a much bigger effect on it than you'd think. He wasn't necessarily demanding that they have a Pride Night, but was more so hoping that they did, and if they didn't, have it be something they can work out and handle, because Hendriks wasn't necessarily keen on going to a team that didn't host a Pride Night. Pride Night is clearly something that means a whole lot to Hendriks, and whether that same thing applies to you, like I said, is up to you. Let me know what you think about Hendriks' point of view, and thank you for watching.